My Cool Inventions, where you vote to make or break an inventor's dream. With your host, ACOS the Solutionist. Now, here's ACOS.
Well, good day. You're tuned into the My Cool Inventions Network. That's right. I'm ACOS the Solutionist, co-hosting Andrew Jankira, our co-host. I love the way he says amazing musician there. Amazing musician.
Wow.
We're going to give you some other titles in there. What's going on with my jacket here? Look at this. Look at these. The whole crew didn't make sure that my collar wasn't done right, you know. Well, welcome to My Cool Inventions. This is the show where inventors come on board here and they pitch their products to you guys, and you guys vote. You guys vote by going thumbs up or thumbs down. You decide who has the next $100 million idea. We've been doing this over 6 years. We've had thousands of inventors through here, and many of them quite successful. And let me tell you something. Last Wednesday, we had a guy named Jeff Dykes, an inventor. He came up with the Northern Star Fire. You know, you remember that guy? This is the firefighter. Okay?
Right.
All right, he had that. He has that digital electronic stick-on thing on the mask because sometimes firefighters, when they're in the heat of the action, they lose bearings because all the smoke and all that kind of nonsense. They don't know which end is up.
Right.
This actually tells them the north, south, east, west thing.
Right.
I thought it was a pretty cool invention. But
very cool.
Before I tell you about it, let's hear. Why don't we hear the Northern Fire pitch, and you can judge for yourself.
All right.
Do you have any ideas?
I have a great idea.
Pitch it to me. Pitch it to me.
Hey, I got an idea. Well, let's hear it.
Hi there, my name is Jeff Dykes with Northern Star Fire. I have been a firefighter for over 20 years, and through those 20 years I've identified a problem that's plaguing the fire service, and that problem is disorientation. Every single day, hundreds or thousands of firefighters will charge blindly in dangerous, unfamiliar environments without being able to see their hand in front of their face. Under these zero visibility conditions, they have to make a critical choice. Turn left or right. Left will lead you back to safety, back to your loved ones, back to your brothers and sisters in the fire service. But the choice to turn right may lead you to something much different, something that we don't talk about very often in the fire service. That's why I invented the Northern Star. It's the first directional guidance system available for firefighters that goes in the mask. It's essentially a very smart, 8-directional compass that allows you to maintain your orientation when working in these zero visibility conditions. The problem with disorientation has plagued the firefighters, from the near-miss network to the close call to the line of duty desk to the project.
Make or break an inventor. Be our shark and vote. Be bold and submit your product. What the heck? You could only make millions.
Well, Andrew, what did you think of that invention?
I think it's very clever, very good.
So you know what? Well, how would you vote?
Oh, my thumbs up.
He's got double thumbs up. You know what? You all voted thumbs up. 100% thumbs up. That's not nothing. Everybody said yes. Of course everybody's going to say yes. The last thing we want to do is have some firefighter in trouble not knowing which end is up, how to get out of the place. And everybody voted thumbs up. I see that invention used in scuba gear because let me tell you something. I love to scuba, and you know, in a murky water you can get turned upside down there too. You don't know which end is up and you don't know which way you're going. So that's kind of a great invention. Little digital, sort of sometimes simple inventions with the modern technology are the way to go, right?
Yeah. Absolutely.
Now, we've been fooling around with musical instruments and different inventions, right?
Yeah.
And I am amazed. I mean, I want you to list a couple. I want to see pianos and organs and Leslie speakers and guitars. And it's amazing how much Americans have influenced the music world, right?
Oh, absolutely.
So tell me a little bit, just list a few inventions that you know of American inventors influencing the music world.
Well, the electric guitar.
Yeah.
Amplifier, guitar amp.
Yeah, guitar amp.
And then you got like the Hammond organ himself. Lawrence Hammond,
yeah.
There's Robert Leslie.
Leslie speakers.
Very interesting. What else we got?
But you know, we were touring with an idea of a reality show where we look at these instruments, and I was just shocked when you talk about inventions, how much American inventors have influenced the music world.
Yeah,
I mean, it's incredible. I mean, the whole world uses the musical instruments, especially in the modern era now, that American inventors have influenced, which is really a cool thing. Right. Now, I got the chance to be on the Canadian Shopping Channel last week. I had to take a little break. I was up there at Shopping Channel in Mississauga. They're in Huron, Moncure, Ontario Road there. You were there with me.
I was there. Yeah.
We went back to the old stomping grounds. We took a little car ride down to Kitchener and through Hamilton and Oakville and all that kind of stuff. So
all the places we used to hang out.
And Andrew hasn't been there for 20 years, so it was kind of a homecoming. We bought the boys Kit Kat bars because you can't buy those here.
No, we bought them coffee crisps.
Oh, coffee crisps. Oh, my goodness gracious. Sorry, coffee crisps. Hold on. Tony's bringing a coffee. So if you Americans don't know what a coffee crisp is, here's a Canadian invention right here. Right here. This is called a coffee crisp. I can't believe there's still one left in the office. And this is something you cannot buy in America, only in Canada. Yeah. Coffee crisp, Canadian invention. Although it kind of tastes like a coffee-induced Kit Kat bar, but that's not the point on there. So you're going to love it. So anyways, the reason I set up the whole Canadian thing, because we have a Canadian inventor. Yeah. Corey Horth with the Leaf Hog. Now, let me tell you about Canadians. Right now, it's about fall almost. The Canadian National Exhibition's going, the CNE. Yeah. That means at the end of the CNE, the kids go back to school, and of course, all the leaves fall to the ground in 1 week. Boom. Just like that. Yeah, next thing you know, you have leaves everywhere, and I bet you need some kind of a leaf hog to help this leaf problem. Yeah. So with no further ado, let's welcome Corey to the program. Corey, welcome to My Cool Inventions.
Well, hello, and thank you very much for having me.
So he sounds Canadian. See that? Yeah, he actually sounds Canadian. So Corey, where do you live?
I live in Niagara Falls, Ontario, Canada.
Niagara Falls.
Yeah, wow. Baby. On the Niagara Falls, Ontario. Now, I grew up in Hamilton, so I found my way down to Niagara Falls, but usually on the U.S. side, down to the Anchor Bar where they invented chicken wings. Speaking of inventions. And they had 50-cent beers. When I was a kid, 50-cent beers, and I think they raised them to 75 cents, and I thought a riot was going to break out, some kind of a hysterical riot.
I used to play baseball in the Niagara Peninsula League, and then I was down in Niagara Falls all the time. Yeah. Niagara on the lake, Niagara Falls, all that kind of thing, when I was playing.
That's cool. You know what? They always say the Niagara Falls view is the best view, too, right, Corey?
I would say so, yeah.
Yeah, of course. So tell us about the leaf hog. What is a leaf hog?
So the leaf hog is sort of a better way to collect leaves on your lawn. Because when you have just a leaf vacuum, you've got that little circle about 5 inches, and you're spending hours trying to get all the leaves out of the grass. Or you have to blow the leaves into a pile and then vacuum them. So the leaf hog is a little adapter that snaps onto the vacuum tube and rests on the lawn, and it has wheels, and you turn it on, and there's air jets inside that sort of agitate the grass and lift up all the leaves and debris, which go into the vacuum, and then they're mulched and bed. So you're doing it in one step. You just kind of vacuum your lawn.
So what is it attached to again? I get the idea. Well, there's a vacuum. What is it, like a Black & Decker shop vac or something? What is it attached to?
Well, it's like a leaf vacuum or blower that you use for your yard.
Okay. Oh, okay. Got it. All right. So the leaf hog is the attachment on the ground there that helps facilitate the leaves from getting untangled in the grass and stuff and sucked up into the bag, right?
Exactly.
Okay. Hey, you know what? We could have used that.
Cool. Yeah, I could have used that.
Remember the old walnut tree in the backyard we used to have? Oh my gosh, Corey, you're going to put rake companies out of business here. What's going? You're going to put rake companies out of business. That's actually a pretty good idea. So how long ago did you invent that?
So I invented this about 3 years ago, and I got the patent complete, so it's patented. And I haven't built an actual working prototype. I have a proof of concept prototype that works incredibly well.
So what do you do for a living when you're not leaf hogging?
I'm a tradesperson, so I'm an electrician, refrigeration mechanic, sheet metal worker. I'm in the trade.
All right. Cool. So do you have like a big backyard? Like, why did you come up with this invention? We just tired of raking leaves or what?
I was in charge of taking care of my mom's property.
All right.
And one of those things was the leaves. And I would spend 3 or 4 hours just in the front yard because she had these very small little yellow leaves. And I remember going home one day and I was so tired, I fell asleep. I woke up and I had this idea and I said, this can be done, so I'll check it out, and I had it patented.
Good for you, man. Yep. So did you get it? So you got a patent up in Canada, or did you get the whole North America patent going?
I have got all of North America, so USA and Canada.
So have you got like a factory making these for you? Have you got that figured out yet?
Well, I'm not there right now. I'd have to hire an engineer in order to engineer it properly, so it would be even more efficient.
All right. You got anybody else in mind for that?
Not so far. I've I've got the patent right now, and my funds were low. So right now, basically, I have an idea, and I'm looking for someone who want to develop it.
All right, so I can see this invention. The Northeast United States, anywhere the leaves fall, and down here, I wonder how good that would be on pine needles. How the pine needles action on that? Have you tested it off for those pesky little pine needles that fall down?
Well, I have not tested it on pine needles, but I do know the air current is so strong it virtually gets everything out of the grip of the grass.
Huh.
Interesting.
That's actually a pretty interesting idea. So here's what we're going to do. After the break, we're going to let Corey give us his best pitch, his number one pitch. He's going to get 60 seconds to pitch it, and everybody tuned in, I want you to vote. Whether you're tuned in on Roku TV, Amazon Fire, Android TV, Facebook Live, YouTube Live, or maybe the 53 radio stations carrying this program, you go to mycoolinventions.com. Hit the vote button. Thumbs up or a thumbs down after Corey's pitch. So I'm going to have a little fun. We got about 60 seconds before the break. Let's name some Canadian inventions, Andrew. Let's do some absolute Canadian inventions. Corey, you can chime in if you like. I'll start you off. How about poutine? Did anybody know what poutine is? All the Canadians know what poutine is. I bet the Americans don't know. Tony, know what poutine is? That's really sad that you don't know it too. But Corey, tell them what poutine is.
Poutine is really delicious. It's French fries with curd like cheese and gravy on top.
You got it.
Atta boy, Corey. Now I know he's Canadian. Let's test that Canadian one more time. What's a double-double?
Double-bubble? Is that chewing gum?
No! Double-double. The coffee. What is it?
And you
go to Timmy's. You order a double-double. What do you get?
That's 2 creams and 2 sugars.
Atta boy.
That's right.
Americans don't know what that is, Tony, right? Double-double, baby. I go to Dunkin' Donuts. I say double-double. They think I'm crazy. Absolutely crazy. Some Canadian inventions right up there. I think the phone came from Canada, too, Alexander Graham Bell. Not far from where Corey lives, actually. Yep. Over there in Brantford, Ontario. That's where Mr. Bell was inventing the telephone down there. So after the break, we're going to hear Corey. And if you're an inventor, submit your product to mycoolinventions.com. Who knows? Maybe you have the next $100 million. While driving, where do you put your phone or GPS in the car? On your lap? In the hand? On the dashboard? Not good choices when driving. That's really dangerous. But not anymore. Hi, I'm A Costa Solutions with the perfect solution to that problem. The Michaela car charger and phone holder. This fashionable stainless steel charger is designed to reduce the space it occupies. It even has an emergency glass breaker. Plus, it has 2 USB chargers so you can charge 2 devices simultaneously. The phone holder is uniquely designed so it easily installs on any air vent. Your phone is held with a magnet to give you 360-degree rotation. Turn it to the exact location that's best for you. It even comes with a 2-in-1 cable for Android or iPhone. The Michaela is the perfect solution. Normally, Michaela sells for $59.99, but today only on the Daily Gadget, $29.75. Call 1-888-877-0490 or go to mycoolgadgets.com. We're always throwing those used dead batteries away. That can get pricey, and battery rechargers are big and bulky. How do we get around this problem? Hi, I'm A Costa Solutions to tell you that most people have a USB port, and we have USB rechargeable batteries. That's right, plug the USB AA batteries into any USB port and recharge them. It even lets you know with an LED indicator the status of the charge, and there's a present voltage control circuit to prevent overcharging. The USB batteries can be charged up to 500 times. Now that's a lot of charges. Get these incredible USB rechargeable batteries and have charged batteries whenever you need them. Normally the USB battery sells for $39.99, but today only on the Daily Gadget, the USB batteries are only $15.99, and you buy one, get one free, get 2 batteries. Click on mycoolgadgets.com or call 1-888-877-0490, 1-888-877-0490. Order now. You have beautiful potted flowers, and they're all on the patio ground where you really can't see them. And you have that fence that is plain and empty. Hi, I'm A Costa Solutionist with the perfect solution, the Flower Pot Perfect Hook. These hooks were created to bring your potted plants up off the ground to eye level where they're in plain view. And they'll make that fence beautiful with flowers all around. The Flower Pot Perfect Hook is made to hold most potted plants that have a lip. Make your yard, garden, and patio beautiful with flowers. Normally, the Flower Pot Perfect Hook sells for $29.99, But today only on the Daily Gadget, get 4 hooks and 2 support arms, all for $14.75. That's only $14.75. Call 1-888-877-0490. That's 1-888-877-0490, or click on mycoolgadgets.com. Order now. You're out at night and you need some light. You didn't take a big flashlight, so now what are you going to do? Now that is a problem, but I have the answer. I'm Akos the Solutionist with the Next Torch. It's the small thumb light you can put in your pocket. The Next Torch has a special white LED that is gentle to the eyes and has a reach of over 15 feet. Unlike other small light, this one even has a stand that lets you rotate the light 360 degrees. It also has a magnetic bottom plate, a bungee cord, a carabiner, which offers you countless ways to use your light. On the hood of your car, bungee to a tree limb, or just attach it to your jacket. It truly is the perfect pocket utility lantern. Normally, the Next Torch sells for $39.99, but today only on the Daily Gadget, we have it for $19.75. Go to mycoolgadgets.com or call 1-888-877-0490 or go to mycoolgadgets.com. Order now. Welcome back. You're tuned into the My Cool Inventions Network. Andrew and I have been looking at text and searching Canadian inventors. Great Canadian inventors. Alexander Graham Bell, baby. He was a great Canadian inventor. Yeah. Hey, Tony, let's quiz Tony because he looks like an American, doesn't know Canadian inventors. Okay, Tony, here's an inventor. Tell me what he invented. James Nesmith. Oh, come on, baby. Come on, yeah, I'll give you some Hamilton YMCA. Corey, help me out. Who was James Nesmith? And I believe I've actually played in the Hamilton YMCA and played this sport. What did he invent?
Basketball.
That's boy right. In basketball. On there, all kinds of... Right, Corey? Did you know that one, Corey?
I did not know that.
A great game of basketball was invented in Hamilton, Ontario, in the YMCA. Actually, it's a really dingy old Y. I think they fixed it up. It's over on James Street there, downtown, a kind of a seedy neighborhood. I was just there last week. So, we've been fooling around with Canadian inventions. What are the ones that we've come up with that was kind of cool? Two-way radio, right?
Two-way, yeah, walkie-talkie. Pablum.
The first baby food was a Canadian invention.
And then trackball. The Canada arm.
Arm, yeah. All the space things, that Canada arm comes up, picks up things. You see, great Canadian inventions. And maybe Corey has a great Canadian invention, so nobody has to bend over and pick up leaves anymore, because who wants to do that nonsense, really, and rake leaves? That's kind of cool. So here's what we're going to do, Corey. We're going to give you 60 seconds. Now, what happens here in this 60 seconds, you're going to get 60 seconds to pitch it. You don't get 65 seconds. You don't get 55 seconds. There's no metric time here. You know, it's 55, 60 seconds, Canadian and American seconds, okay? There's no imperial and metric time, because if you go over 60, we chop you off. If you go under 60, I've instructed Tony to put an awkward ticking sound so everybody knows you've left time on the clock, okay? So you got it?
I got it.
And everybody get ready to vote. You're going to go to mycoolinventions.com to vote, okay, after Corey's pitch. And we're going to hear Corey's best 60-second pitch. I think Corey's ready. Tony's ready. We're ready. Tony, pull the trigger.
Do you have any ideas?
I have a great idea.
Pitch it to me. Pitch it to me.
Hey, I got an idea. Well, let's hear it.
Do you get frustrated when you see leaves on your lawn? Well, you don't have to be. Get the leaf hog. The leaf hog is an adapter for your leaf vacuum, which converts it into a 4-in-1 system. It blows, vacuums, mulches, and bags your leaves in one shot. The leaf hog is a patented technology which has air jets that blast the grass blades, loosening leaves and debris, which are sucked into the vacuum and mulched and bagged. Other products expect you to blow the leaves into piles and then spend hours stacking them up. Why would you do this? When you are finished with the leaf hog, simply disconnect it, mount it on the garage wall, plug in the battery, and go get a cold glass of iced tea so you can sit on your front porch and watch your neighbors clear leaves all day. So the next time you see leaves on your lawn, don't get frustrated, get the leaf hog. Making your work easy isn't just...
Make or break an inventor. Be our shark and vote. Be bold and submit your product. What the heck? You could only make millions.
Oh, no. Corey and the leaf hog got cut off. He got the last sentence disappeared there. Corey, tell us what was that last sentence he came up with there?
Making yard work easy isn't just our job, it's our passion.
Making yard work easy isn't just our job, it's his passion. You know what? You're going to have a whole line of product if you're going to take a broad statement like that, you know. Not just leaf picking up. You're going to have to come up with other things, invent other things to make the yard work better. Yeah. If you can invent something to pick up the dog poo, that would be a really good thing. You know? That would make my job easier. If you can invent something to weed my garden, that would be good. Something, weeding the garden would be really good on there. Too. Trimming the hedges is another one. You should be trimming hedges, all that kind of stuff. Because, you know, Tony, our producer, he doesn't realize this, but in Canada, we have wonderful yards. We have these great yards with grass and hedges. And Corey, listen to this. First time I came down to Florida, you're not going to believe this, they have crabgrass everywhere. They actually don't have real grass. They actually grow crabgrass. We spend our entire lives trying to get rid of it, and they call that grass here. I mean, you got to go to a golf course to actually walk on Canadian grass, because otherwise all you're walking on is crabgrass and nothing but snakes and stuff in there, so you never know what's going on. All right, so everybody heard Corey's pitch. Everybody vote. Go vote right now. Go to mycoolinventions.com and vote for this guy. Thumbs up or thumbs down on there. So, Corey, a couple questions for you. What's your target retail for this? How much do you want this thing to sell for?
I would say between $50 and $75.
$50 and $75. And what's your goal here? What is your end game on this leaf hog?
The end game would have it to be at, like, say, the Home Depots, the Lowe's, available for people just to make yard work easier. It cuts down on the time. It takes half the time. It's less work. It's more efficient.
All right. I'm sold. I got my checkbook out. I want to write you a check. How much for the whole thing? I just want to buy the whole thing. How much?
I wouldn't know right now. I wouldn't know the number on that.
Oh, no. You have to know the answer to that question all the time. Now, the only thing happens is as time goes by and you get more developed, the number goes up, right? But you got to know that number. I put a lot of inventors on that spot because you know what's going to happen. You know where that invention of yours might end up. You might end up talking to Ryobi, or might end up talking to Black & Decker. You might end up talking to Stanley Tools. Those guys all have product in this category. And you know what? Instead of you going to every Home Depot and wait a minute, what's the Canadian word for it? Home Hardware.
Home Hardware.
Hey, Tony, they're like Ace Hardware stores. They're called Home Hardware. It's home of the handyman, right? On there. I bet you one of those companies, if you make a little impact, is going to want to buy the whole thing from you. And they're going to come up to you and ask you that question. What you should have at your tip of your tongue is the answer to that question every time. So I think instead of trying to develop this on your own, I think you should team up and license this to the big companies who are in the space. You know, the guys making the lawnmowers, the guys making the weed eaters and the blowers. John Deere, you know. Some of these guys are going to want to give you that license. And by the way, that technology, would it work? See, I used to have a horse farm up in Carlisle, Ontario. Now we moved it down to Port Charlotte here in Florida. But would that work in a bigger area?
Oh, of course it would. Yeah, you're just scaling it larger.
You just need bigger blowers, right?
Yeah.
Because I think that would be a farm implement at this point, too. I think you could probably clean up a whole field by dragging it behind a tractor of some sort. We have all kinds of crazy attachments to the back of our tractor for doing things, and I bet you could clean up the whole field up there. That was a good idea. So get ready, Corey. My advice to you is make sure you know the number. Now, I'm pretty sure you've made some investments. If you've put the patent out there, if it's already, is it a fully registered patent, or is it still just patent pending?
No, it's fully registered in all of North America.
So you've actually written a few checks for this already.
Wow.
Yes, I have.
So, you know, you should have a return on investment number in your mind already. Aren't your loved ones and family already complaining how much money you got tied up in this thing?
Yeah.
I know. Every inventor has that same problem, right? But you need the exit strategy. So what I would do if I were you, I'd put it right there on the bathroom in a sticky note, right? Every morning when you brush your hair, you should be looking at it. How do I tell every inventor, you should always have the exit strategy for your invention, because really what you're doing is trying to make money. So what you want to do is you want to sell it for the most money possible. And right now it's worth money. It's worth something because you've got the investment investment in it. It solves a problem. It's attractive to certain companies, so you should have that number in your head right off the top. And as you develop, maybe you get a prototype working, then you get the production models going. Maybe you do get into, I'll tell you one thing we used to do. We had a garden invention. Were you part of that thing? We used to go on long weekends. We used to hang out at the garden centers and we used to sell it right there on the spot.
Right.
Remember the weed eater thing?
Yeah,
the weed eater thing. So we used to go on there and we used to give the store owner 25%. We used to take the rest of it, but they allowed us on busy Saturdays to be right in the store demonstrating it, and we sold a ton of them. That's a little tip for you. But every step of the way, increase the value. And Corey, know the number. You learn the number. Come on, you're an engineer type guy.
I would say my number, it might be unrealistic, but my mortgage is like $250,000. So that's an outrageous number, but that would probably be my number for the whole package.
So $250,000 for Corey. Anybody listening, you know how to contact him through us, and we'll see if we can raise a $250,000 check for Corey and his leaf hog. There it is. So everybody vote for mycoolinventions.com. Vote for Corey. Thanks so much for being on the program.
Beauty.
Who knows? Maybe the leaf hog is the next $100 million idea. Go out there and vote for him right now. You take that last sip of coffee before your meeting, and you guessed it, it's all over your shirt. Now what? Hi, I'm Akos the Solutionist, and you can solve that problem with the S2O stain removing pens. The S2O pen is a concentrated stain remover that you can take anywhere. Put it in your purse, pocket, or your car. The effective stain remover can remove any stain from ink, grass, cosmetics, or food off of anything. Just take the pen and rub it on the stain, and the stain is gone. Simple as that. So enjoy that cup of coffee knowing you have the S2O pen in your pocket. Normally a 3-pack of S2O pens sells for $19.95. But today, only on the Daily Gadget, a 3-pack of S2O pens are free. You heard me right, free. Click on mycoolgadgets.com or call us 1-888-877-0490. Get your 3-pack of S2O pens for free right now. Problem: the matches are wet, lighter's damp. How are you going to start a fire? Solution: Survival Steel. This simple, brilliant device ensures that you can start a fire every time, even in the rain or snow. It's safe, fast, it even could be a lifesaver. Hi, I'm Akos the Solutionist, and let me tell you about Survival Steel. It's made from cerium, which is one of the Earth's element, and it can make a spark hot enough to set a fire to almost anything. If you've ever needed to start a fire, Survival Steel will do the job under any conditions. Look at this. In the rain, dripping wet, or in the middle of a snowbank, Survival Steel starts a fire each and every time. This 3,000-degree spark isn't red hot, it's white hot. Survival Steel is a necessary tool for all outdoorsmen. Normally, Survival Steel sells for $19.99, but today only on the Daily Gadget, buy one, get one free. Both for $19.99. Call 1-888-877-0490 or go to mycoolgadgets.com. Those hanging baskets you bought are expensive, and you see more of the basket than the flowers. That's not what you wanted. You want flowers and more flowers, not baskets. Hi, I'm Akos the Solutionist with the perfect solution, the Betta Basket. The Betta Basket is a unique way you plant your flowers. There are 12 holes around the lower and middle of the basket with removable panels that make it easy to plant your flowers. When done, your Betta Basket will give you a perfect flower arrangement from the start. As they grow, they will sculpt themselves into something truly amazing. It's also perfect for growing strawberries, tomatoes, and herbs. All you see are flowers, fruits, and herbs. Betta Basket normally sells for $29.99, but today only on the Daily Gadget, you can get it for $19.75. Call 1-888-877-0490. That's 1-888-877-0490, or go to mycoolgadgets.com. Okay, you're exercising. You need cardio equipment, strength training equipment, and all kinds of other pieces. That's a lot of stuff, and it can be expensive. If you don't have the space or money, that can be a problem. Hi, I'm Akos the Solutionist with the solution, the Workout 180.
This one piece of equipment incorporates strength, cardio, stability exercises to give you a total workout. It's not only an exercise step and balance board or a push-up bar, it also comes with resistance bands. The 7 different levels allow you to reach your results by consistently increasing the band resistance. The Workout 180 is affordable and an effective way to reach your personal goal. Normally the Workout 180 sells for $199, but today only on the Daily Gadget, the Workout 180 is $59.75. That's $140 savings for the best workout system you can buy. Call 1-888-877-0490. That's 1-888-877-0490, or go to mycoolgadgets.com. Order now. Your car is as hot as heck, and that stupid folding thing keeps falling down, not protecting the inside of your car at all. I'm Akos the Solutionist, and that can be a problem. The solution? The Keep Cool Sunshade. With this sunshade, you simply attach it to the windshield with suction cups on the passenger side, pull it across the windshield, and hook it on the other cup on the driver's side. Done. Easy, quick, and no mess from that flicking cardboard folding thing. The answer to keeping your car cool the easy way is their self-retracting Keep Cool Sunshade. Normally one Keep Cool Sunshade sells for $19.95, but today on the Daily Gadget, half price, $9.75. Not only that, the next 50 customers will buy one, get one free, still only $9.75. To boot, free shipping. Call 1-888-877-0490. That's 1-888-877-0490, or go to mycoolgadgets.com. Order now.
Welcome back to My Cool Inventions Network. This segment's called Selling Secrets. These are the secrets we try to educate you on and how to get different things, to learn different things about your innovation, invention, entrepreneurism. And we've declared this officially Canadian Invention Day. We have our coffee crisp right here. Anybody know what a coffee crisp is? If you're not a Canadian, you'd have no idea what a coffee crisp is. This is deliciousness right here. This beautiful candy chocolate bar right here. Coffee crisp.
Right.
Canadian invention. What other Canadian inventions have we got here? We're really surprised here.
Let's go through some food ones. We had canola oil.
Canola oil. Everybody in the store's got canola oil. Canadian, right?
Okay. And then we had the Macintosh red apple.
Macintosh red apple. A little genetic engineering there. A little genetic engineering for apples. What else we got?
Instant mashed potatoes.
Who needs that? All right, next one.
Canada Dry ginger ale.
You see, Canada Dry ginger ale.
The Nanaimo bar.
Oh, hold on. Okay. So, Tony, do you know what a Nanaimo bar is?
A what?
A Nanaimo bar.
A Nanaimo bar?
Nanaimo. Invented in Nanaimo, British Columbia. I know what it is.
Well, I hope you do.
It's the most delicious dessert you've ever had in your whole life. Yes, chocolate.
A butter tart.
Oh, do you know what a butter tart is?
It's a tart. It's a buttery tart.
Oh, my goodness.
Oh, no, it isn't on there.
It's like a pecan pie without the pecans.
That's exactly right. It's like a pecan little tart without the pecans.
With no pecans in it.
Yeah.
Down here in the South, we eat pecans.
Yeah, in the South, we eat pecans. Well, there's a little Canadian inventionism out there. And if you're watching the show and you have any Canadian inventions, just type them in there. All right, we should go back to our selling secrets. We got off a tangent on the whole Canadian invention deal. And Alexander Graham Bell, the phone, that's kind of a big deal.
Yukon Gold potatoes.
Yukon Gold potatoes. Notice a lot of food.
Yeah, well, I just started on the food stuff.
It's so cold in Canada. We do a lot of food. Actually, Banting and Best, you know what they invented? Tony? Banting and Best? Dr. Banting, Dr. Best?
No.
You actually studied University of Toronto. Insulin, baby. There's another one.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah, stuff like that.
Bombardier?
Bombardier. What did Bombardier invent? He wouldn't know.
Was it the first antibiotic?
No, snowmobiles.
Okay.
Yeah, snowmobiles. And now snow jet skis. You know those things? That's a Canadian invention. Start off on snow, and then when the snow melted, they went, "Hey, maybe we should do this on the water too."
I've heard of the snow you speak of.
Yes, it's really yeah. So we got all kinds of Canadian inventions, and we challenge anybody watching, if you can come up with a Canadian invention, just type it in there, on there. So let's go back to the selling secrets. So what we're going to talk about today in the selling secrets are. So a lot of people have this logistics, okay? How do we get your product from the factory, manufacturing, to your warehouse, to retail? Let me tell you something. That's a real lesson for you. If you are manufacturing or you're selling something to retail, all right? So you got to understand that there's different retailers out there. I really got caught up in this. We were selling Stains Are Out, one of our very famous inventions made from banana oil, stain remover. And we got all excited because we were running an infomercial and retailers were starting to pick up the product, so we started to sell them to retail.
Right.
So first retailer to get on board was a little chain of drugstores down here called CVS. We loved them. They bought a truck. They picked the stuff up. We sent it to a distribution center, and then they took it from there. So all I had to do is get it from our warehouse to their DC, they call it, distribution center. Yep. And that's the last I saw of it. Everything got straightened out. So I got all excited. Didn't cost me too much to send several tens of thousands of bottles to a distribution center. And then from there, it got onto the store shelves. Right. The trouble was, along came Home Depot. And they said, hey, we'll take that too. And we said, hey, Home Depot, what a great idea. So I said, okay. So I forgot, when I was pricing my product, I forgot to take the logistics into consideration. Oh. You see, Home Depot is different from CVS. CVS has their distribution centers. Home Depot doesn't have a distribution center. Every store is a distribution center. Yeah. So they buy 12 bottles in a case. And they say, okay, we'll take 2 of those cases, and every time we need it, we'll just buy 2 more cases. And I said, wait a minute. I sell those things for like $6 a piece. 12 times $6 is $72. The whole value of the order was $72. But, they had a lot of stores.
To ship it there.
Yeah, we had to get it to the store. And that's a problem. We had to get it by UPS. And actually, the UPS charge for the case of Saints-Are-Out, ate into the profit faster than you can whistle Dixie. In fact, in some cases, in some of the stores, like wherever there wasn't the furthest away from us, actually cost more to get the case of the product to their store than the product was actually being sold for. So logistics is kind of important, everybody out there. So before you go pricing stuff out, and you get all excited, like we had that Canadian guy with the leaf hog here. He wants to get into Home Depot stores. Before you price that stuff out, you got to take the logistics into consideration. Now, a lot of times, they make prices on the fly because, it's a very competitive world out there, and buyers, when they get interested, they want to know the price right away. And it takes time, for example, especially when you're shipping from China, to take the logistics into consideration. How much is it going to cost to get it from a Chinese factory into a U.S. distribution center? Right. All right, so, unless you're starting to do the weights and the dims and the measurements and how many containers it fits in and what's the cost of the container. So we used to use, and here's another thing, I give you the first tip, but then I'll tell you the downfall of the tip. The tip was, we used to build in what we call the freight factor. Okay, so we use our freight factor for a lot of the smaller things is 8%. Okay, so every time we get the wholesale cost, we factor in 8% for just the money it costs to get it from the factory to us. Now, we got into trouble on that because recently we were selling to Evine ottomans, and they're big, right? And the ottoman freight factor, listen to this, wasn't 8%, it's 22%. Wow. We said, whoa, hold on for a second. Now I lost money on that deal because I can't absorb 14 extra percent because my margins aren't that big. So I immediately lost money on those ottomans. So I don't want you guys to fall into that pitfall. So make sure you understand freight. Right? Logistics, shipping costs. Right. Another thing we have to do is when you're doing shipping from especially China, I'll give you another tip. It costs more money to ship it inside the United States than it costs to ship it from China to a port. Right? Wow. So many times we're under the gun for time because everything's last minute, especially in our world with the logistics turning over so much. In fact, Walmart and these guys have such just-in-time logistics that timing is everything. Gone is the day where you fill up a warehouse and you sell it to Walmart whenever you feel like it, whenever they want it. You got to do just-in-time logistics. They invented basically the system for that. So what happens is because it's just-in-time logistics, you try to cut down the time. And the quickest way to cut down the time is to take a ship from China to California, because you can ship that in 2 weeks. Whereas a ship that goes from China to New York or Miami can take 5-6 weeks to ship. Okay, so suddenly you lost 4 weeks in shipping time. Right, but it's way cheaper to do it that way than the just-in-time logistics. So just-in-time logistics has put a lot of pressure on the price. So I don't know how Walmart does it. Those guys are trying to save money with just-in-time logistics, But I think, in my opinion, what's happened, they've just taken that money and they've pushed it onto the guys who are shipping. So they need it just in time, but all the margins and the speed is basically pushed back to guys like you and me who are trying to sell to them. So you got to keep that in consideration too. So that's a little lesson there, that just in time can actually mean lower profit margin for you, higher profit margin for them. Very smart on their part, but what they're basically trying to do is they're trying to make sure you pay the freight costs on the land, which, by the way, can cost you a small fortune. So much more money than just shipping into the ports of entry where you want it to. They ship into the ports of entry, they feel like it, because when they buy their own products directly, but the guys like you and me, that gets pushed off to us in many cases. So just my opinion there, but you got to take that into consideration when you're pricing. So
you also got to consider that what you're selling, because, for example, you sell a liquid.
Yep.
Now, if you're shipping liquid, even if it's a bottle of water, which might cost you so much money, but you're shipping liquid, like one liter, for example. I'm Canadian. If it's 1 liter, I know it's 1 kilogram, and that is heavy weight to be shipping just like that. So you got to consider that too. So if you have a cleaning product or you have some kind of beverage, you got to be careful what you're doing. If you're bottling in glass, you got to be careful because the glass is heavy.
So
Great bottler.
You used to be involved in the glass bottling business, right?
And juice, yeah. And the best thing to bottle in is glass, but the disadvantage is that you're shipping this heavy weight of stuff if you're shipping it around the country.
Something I never understood, Andrew. I mean, plastic's a big problem. They've got this big, huge plastic the size of Texas, floating around the Pacific Ocean. Apparently now there's 2 or 3 of those things floating around. Eventually our oceans would just be plastic. Why not glass? Glass is sand. Like, we'll talk about recyclable, talk about biodegradable, talk about sustainable. There's lots of sand around. So why aren't we shipping in glass? Why are we shipping in plastic?
Heavy. It's just too heavy.
It's just a weight question.
So people are looking at the weight, and the costs a lot more money.
Because when I was a kid growing up, I don't know if you guys watch and remember this. When I was a kid growing up, what did we do?
Milkman.
We used to have the milkman. We used to bring the glass bottles to the front door.
And you put the glass
and
on.
we used to have, bought our Coke or something. It was in a glass bottle. Yeah. And there was a notch on the bottom. We used to know that every time they used the glass bottle, they notched it when they reused it. And I think it was 7 times. After 7 times, they'd actually then destroy the glass and start again.
Make it again, yeah.
Just make it again. So weight, and so Andrew's pitch thing is about weight is also important too, because weight also affects your delivery costs. So it's actually a complicated thing. And I guess that's why there's logistics experts out there who take things like weight in consideration, locations in consideration, what retailer you're dealing with, whether you have to ship into their stores or not, or you can do their DCs, your distribution centers. I also wonder about Amazon. I mean, they got so many huge DCs running up. So I guess their answer is to have distribution centers a lot of places everywhere, because I think what they're trying to do, their edge is they're trying to ship it to the customer within the day or 1 day. So they're trying to make it, and the only way you can do that is if you've got your storage facilities right next to your customer, which in a big country like the United States, that's not easy to do, but they're starting to solve that problem. So a few selling secrets, we wanted to extol some of our knowledge onto you, all the sort of the pitfalls when it comes to logistics. Sometimes it's the retailer. Do they have distribution centers? They have to send it to the store directly. Sometimes it's a location of where you're shipping it from China. I mean, do you bring it into California or to the port closest to the distribution center? That's a consideration. Andrew brought up a great point. Sometimes it's weight, like glass bottles. I don't understand. I would pull back to glass bottles, seriously,
It'd be great, but it's not always feasible.
I think the world's going to go back there. Sustainable, wonderful glass bottles.
Hope so.
Why are they making me buy plastic bags at the store? Seriously? Why don't you just give it to me in a glass bottle?
Maple syrup comes in glass bottles.
Maple syrup comes in glass bottles. I wonder why. We'll figure that out on another selling secret, I suppose. That's a good point. Why does it come in glass bottles? You've been listening to the My Cool Inventions Network. Who knows? Submit your product, learn, get selling.
Are you kidding me? Loser!
Stop. Stains are out. Stop the yelling with Stains Are Out.
From zero to hero, thank you. Who was that Banana Man?
Saving the world one stain at a time. Banana Man knows the secret, and my stains are out. You can too at stainsareout.com.
The barbecue grill never looks or feels clean, and there's those little bits of metal on the grill. That's no way to enjoy your evening. Hi, I'm Akos the Solutionist, and the problem is solved with the Char Boss. The Char Boss is an all-natural wooden grill scraper that removes char debris from your grill grate safely with no wire brush residue left behind. Used on a heated grill, this unique scraper will mold to the exact size and shape of your grates. Just run the solid hardwood Char Boss scraper across the grates and watch the scraper develop a custom shape tailored to your grill. With Char Boss, you'll spend more time enjoying your food and less time cleaning up. Normally the Char Boss sells for $19.99, but today only on the Daily Gadget, the Char Boss is only $7.75. Click on mycoolgadgets.com or call 1-888-877-0490 or go to mycoolgadgets.com. Order now. Problem: you're jogging and dehydrated from lack of water. That small water bottle attached to your waist is empty and hot and uncomfortable. Solution: the Hydro water bottles. These ergonomically designed bottles encourage proper form and posture while running and walking. They provide upper body exercise and hydration. Hi, I'm Akos the Solutionist, and let me tell you, these Hydro water bottles are fantastic. You get two 16-ounce insulated bottles with easy-to-hold handles, making them easy to carry. The 2 pounds of water weight will exercise both arms while jogging. You can even add more weight. Run better, exercise better, feel better with the Hydro water bottles. Buy it now. Normally the Hydro water bottles sell for $49.99, but with the special promo code H2O, you can buy them for $39.75 for the next 7 days. Call 1-888-877-0490 or go to mycoolgadgets.com. Charging devices in the great outdoors in extreme conditions is always a dilemma. How do you charge your phone, tablet, or maybe that light? It can be a real problem. Not anymore. Hi, I'm Akos the Solutionist with the Extreme Tactical Power Bank. This power bank is portable, rugged power source, uniquely constructed with an integrated 18,000 milliamp battery. It's waterproof, shockproof, and dustproof, perfect for your next invasion. It has 2 USB output ports to charge 2 devices simultaneously. It even has a short circuit protection. The 4 LED indicators show battery life and status. The Extreme Tactical Power Bank also has a 30-meter torchlight, perfect for spotting your enemies. This power bank lets everyone enjoy the outdoors without worry. Normally the Extreme Power Bank sells for $99, but today only on the Daily Gadget, $59. Call 1-888-877-0490. Go to mycoolgadgets.com. Problem: it's raining and cold and you need to start a fire, but everything's wet. Solution: survival wood. This one piece of wood can save your life. Just chip some pieces from the stick and ignite it. It'll even burn when soaking wet. Then it burns hot, just add some more survival wood. Hi, I'm Akos the Solutionist, and that's exactly how you save your life, by starting a fire to keep you warm or signaling for help. Survival wood is made from the Guatemalan pine, rich in resin. It's a light wood that can be cut easily with the grain. Just a few chips will start a fire for you in any condition, in the rain or in the snow. But if you're in bad weather, a match or lighter may not work. Check out Survival Steel that can ignite the survival wood under all conditions. In the great outdoors, always have survival wood with you. Normally 3 pounds of survival wood sells for $19.99, but today only on the Daily Gadget, $9.75. Just call 1-888-877-0490 or go to mycoolgadgets.com.
You clumsy idiot! You ruined the car!
Stop. Stains are out. Stop the screaming with Stains Are Out.
Oh my gosh, this is the greatest stuff ever. Thank you so much, Banana Man. Who was that Banana Man?
Saving the world one stain at a time. Learn the secrets of bananas in my Stains Are Out at stainsareout.com.
Here's the problem. You're going to school, you're heading on a date, and you're not shaving. You got all that stubble and you forgot to shave. Solution: the pocket shaver. Look at this little device that sits in your pocket, and you've got a full-size shaving experience right in your pocket. That's a great solution. So next time you need to shave, grab the pocket shaver. It takes a couple AA batteries, you drop them in, and you've got fantastic shaving experience. Maybe at the office, maybe at work. You're going out, leaving your glove compartment of your car, leaving your briefcase case you've got a perfect pocket shave right there. Now, normally the pocket shaver sells for $29.99, but today on the Daily Wag, $14.75. That's right, $14.75. Free shipping and handling. The pocket shaver. There's your answer for a perfect shave every time. Go to mycoolgadgets.com right now, mycoolgadgets.com, and pick up the pocket electric shaver for $14.75 free shipping. That's $14.75 free shipping on the pocket shaver. Pretty cool, huh?
Pretty cool.
Looks like you could use a shave.
Yeah, could use one right now.
That's pretty amazing. So what happens, like, sometimes I work on TV, and it's especially on the overnights. I get up, overnights means I'm on 4 a.m. or something ridiculous. So I get up in the earliest of the mornings, and I'm heading out to the studio, and I get in the car. I manage to pick up my shirt, my jacket, or whatever. I go, oh no, I forgot to shave, right? Yep. So that's where the pocket shaver comes in handy. This is actually really cool because it's so small and so light. And listen to this. It's fantastic. I feel like I'm that Remington guy. Remember that Remington guy? What was that guy's name? I can't remember the Remington shaver guy on there. I can't remember him. But this is a perfect little idea. Talk about miniaturization. What they've done is they've taken the shaving mechanism and they've totally miniaturized it. And there's a shaving coil over here. And then right behind it is the blade that vibrates back and forth. So you've got a perfect smooth shave. Just the same technology as the more expensive, a couple $100 shavers. But it fits in your pocket and runs on a battery. It comes with a cleaning brush. It comes with a cover there for you. And you can literally put this in your pocket and you can shave whenever you feel like putting into it. You drop a battery into it, takes a AA battery, you pop it in there, and you've got yourself a perfect shave. In fact, you just saw that video there. That's a rechargeable AA battery we actually sell on mycoolgadgets.com also. You can actually, it's called a USB rechargeable battery. Very cool. It's normally $29.99. We have it for less than half price, $14.75, and it's free shipping and handling. So you get free shipping and handling, a perfect pocket shave every time on mycoolgadgets.com. Now, being a professional musician, you don't need to shave, right?
Yeah, it's kind of by the look.
By the look, you got, that's, I don't know,
okay.
whatever happened. Whatever happened to the fact that you should be clean shaven all the time, you should look good all the time, but, professional musicians, you kind of let it hang there. I think Billy Joel was the first person to come out with that sort of...
a little bit of stuff. Bruce Springsteen probably did a couple times.
Yeah, it looks like they just woke up and then picked up their guitar or piano and started playing.
Probably did, too.
Probably just woke up, Guy, shave? Whatever. We'll shave in the morning, or whenever we get to shaving, right? So that look started to become a thing. But, guys like me, professionals like me, we like to have a clean shave. Not like Tony over there. I don't think Tony has a blade. He keeps always,
I think he has a comb.
Yeah, he combs his hair. He combs his beard. He doesn't shave his beard. Well, this is something really handy for you to have instead of having to reach for an expensive razor. I would put this in my glove compartment of my car.
Yeah.
I would have this maybe in my briefcase, right? That's a good place for it right there. Look how small it is. It's super lightweight, super small. And here's how it works. You take the roof off of it. There, the lid, right? There's the lid. And you push this up. You see this, how this will work? You push this up. Wrong. Did I get that right? Yeah, there it is. You push it up, and there's the vibration. You pull it down to turn it off. So up and down. So with your thumb, it's really very ergonomic. So you got the thumb there. You can push it up there. You got a fantastic shave going down. Pull it down there, and it'll turn it on and off. Fantastic idea. And that's at mycoolgadgets.com. That's mycoolgadgets.com. I don't know what a razor costs nowadays. I actually use a blade, and I think that's one of the reasons why I forget to shave, because a blade, I have to take a 30-minute investment of my time there, or 20 minutes there to get the lather going. I use an old school lathering thing with an old school alpaca hair brush or whatever they call it, that I lather it on there, and then it takes me a while to scrape my face and do that. So that's why I forget to shave once in a while. But this is a perfect idea to have in the car or on the desk at work, because you can always grab this and shave, and you got yourself a perfect baby's bum, beautiful soft shave going on. Who was that guy? Tony and Al? Who was the Remington shaver guy? Remember him? Al would remember. Tony doesn't. He loved the shaver so much he bought the company. Remember that guy?
Was he the Remington Steel?
No, Remington Steel is a guy who played that James Bond guy. It's a book, a series of books.
Yeah, Remington.
Ladies love that book, the Remington Steel books. I think they're love novels or romance novels. See where your head is at.
Was it a Canadian inventor?
No, it wasn't a Canadian inventor. Somebody Google that. If you're watching the show, tell me who the Remington shaver guy was. I want to say Lee Iacocca, but it's not Lee Iacocca. It was a guy just like him. little small guy. You remember, I'll never forget the commercials. He goes, I love the shaver so much, I bought the company. Remember that?
Yeah, absolutely.
That guy.
I remember that.
He was about 3'5", and he was, very famous television personality because he bought the company and the shaving company. But this is, I got to tell you, technology's come a long way. When I was a kid, we used to have those big shavers, right? And they came out the rotating heads. Remember that?
Yep.
The rotating heads that sort of stuck to your face, which is kind of cool. Then they abandoned all that. Now they're into this sort of technology. I see kind of two schools of thought. The rotating head one that's now got even more luscious rotating heads, and or the straight one like this, which is more old school. Yeah. But I don't know what they cost. $80, $120.
Something like that.
They all come out at Christmas time. You notice they. Hold on, Tony's got something. What do you got, Tony?
Victor Kermit Kayam the
Victor Cayenne, baby. Victor Cayenne.
He also owned the New England Patriots football team from 88 to 91.
Wow, the owner of the New England Patriots football team.
He liked the Patriots so much,
he bought the company.
He bought the team.
I bet you he wishes he owned it now.
Probably.
Yeah,
well, he probably
one
wishes for a lot of things because he passed away in 2001.
Isn't that one of the most valuable sports franchises?
Maybe one. New
England Patriots. That's up there, right?
It's up there.
Actually, I think the Yankees might be worth more.
Actually, I think Manchester United might be worth more.
That's true. Well, worldwide, yeah.
What is that one worth? I mean, that's billions and billions of dollars.
Everybody's buying into it.
And you know what else I think is worth? Toronto Maple Leafs, I think, is one of the highest valued sports franchises. How do we get on the sports franchise business? Oh, yeah, Victor Cayenne, owner of the New England Patriots, past owner of the New England Patriots, owned the Remington Shaving Company. He loved the shaver so much he bought the company. Well, forget that. Get the pocket shaver. $29.99, now $14.75, free shipping and handling. Go to mycoolgadgets.com. It's super lightweight, easy to use. You flip it on there, you turn it off right there. It's super easy. You put the lid back on it, put it in your pocket. That's why it's called the pocket shaver. You're going to love this thing. Super convenient. Always have it by your side. Throw it in your briefcase. It fits in that little spot in your briefcase where you put your passport and your keys and the pens and all that kind of stuff. Throw it in there because who knows? Maybe you forget to shave one day. You pick this up, start shaving right away. Pocket shaver, normally $29.99, $14.75. Where do you go? MyCoolGadgets.com. MyCoolGadgets.com, $14.75. And by the way, while you're there, check out all the cool gadgets. Super, super cool gadgets. A lot of our inventors products up there. A lot of things that you can't find anywhere else are up there. Great values every day. And we call this the WAG, the What a Gadget, the daily WAG, because you know what we say, Andrew? You want to wag more.
Bark less.
Bark less. I wish my dog would bark less. Seriously, that dog is barking all the time, but he's wagging. He's wagging all the time. He's a dog that wags and barks at the same time on there. He's always excited. Our dog Doe, always excited. So wag more and bark less. Tune in every day to the My Cool Gadgets WAG right here at the end of the My Cool Invention Show. We'll see you tomorrow. Signing off. Maybe you guys have the next $100 million idea.
Problem. It's an emergency. You're stuck in the car with no power. The windows are up, the doors are locked, and it's 95 degrees. What do you do? Solution, the tactical pen. Anybody can break the window without hurting themselves. Grip the tactical pen and tap the window and it'll break. No need to hit the glass with your fist or elbow, and also it has many other functions. Hi, I'm Akos the Solutionist here to tell you that the tactical pen is the Superman of pens. The tip is made of tungsten steel and it's designed to break any window with one tap. It also serves as a deterrent against your assailant. And here's the best part, it's a perfect pen. You can even write upside down with its Fisher Space cartridge. Break out, protect yourself, even write a note with the tactical pen. The tactical pen sells for $59.99, but today only on the Daily Gadget, $29.75. Call 1-888-877-0490. That's 1-888-877-0490, or go to mycoolgadgets.com. You have beautiful potted flowers, and they're all on the patio ground where you really can't see them. And you have that fence that is plain and empty. Hi, I'm Akos the Solutionist with the perfect solution, the Flower Pot Perfect Hook. These hooks were created to bring your potted plants up off the ground to eye level where they're in plain view. And they'll make that fence beautiful with flowers all around. The Flower Pot Perfect Hook is made to hold most potted plants that have a lip. Make your yard, garden, and patio beautiful with flowers. Normally, the Flower Pot Perfect Hook sells for $29.99. But today only on the Daily Gadget, get 4 hooks and 2 support arms, all for $14.75. That's only $14.75. Call 1-888-877-0490. That's 1-888-877-0490, or click on mycoolgadgets.com. Order now. Your car is as hot as heck, and that stupid folding thing keeps falling down, not protecting the inside of your car at all. Hi, I'm Akos the Solutionist, and that can be a problem. The solution? The Keep Cool Sunshade. With this sunshade, you simply attach it to the windshield with suction cups on the passenger side, pull it across the windshield, and hook it on the other cup on the driver's side. Done. Easy, quick, and no mess from that flicking cardboard folding thing. The answer to keeping your car cool the easy way is their self-retracting Keep Cool Sunshade. Normally one Keep Cool Sunshade sells for $19.95, but today on the Daily Gadget, half price, $9.75. Not only that, the next 50 customers will buy one, get one free, still only $9.75. To boot, free shipping. Call 1-888-877-0490. That's 1-888-877-0490, or go to mycoolgadgets.com. Order now.